All right, YouTube. So here we are in the Hudson Valley in Beacon. So I just passed a few old ladies on a 2-lane highway. I think they might have told the cops that I passed them on the opposite side, whatever. At the end of the day, I'm having fun. So this is an update video because I made a 30-minute video in detail about, what my thoughts are on the 911 Carrera C4S 996 and what to look for when you purchase or if you're purchasing, and driving experience and so far ownership experience. So I just figured I would do this. I just want to do a quick update because I'm having problems uploading that video because I think because it's 30 minutes long, it's becoming a problem. And then iCloud has basically, took the video. So now I have to download that same 30-minute video that was on my phone from iCloud, which is now taking more time than it actually needs to. So I figured I'd just make this short update after posting this other video about my driving experience. So I am in Beacon, New York, which I recommend, in Hudson Valley. So basically, the Hudson Valley is, look at this, twisty 2-lane roads and station wagons and SUVs that are driving 20 miles an hour, which is okay because if you're in a C4S, that's not going to be a problem for you. I could say this much: the C4S on cornering has got to be oh my gosh, this view right here, wow, this is, so when you're on a beautiful fall day, or September in New York, it's pretty much, to me, it's still summer. On a beautiful fall day, what do? You don't drive around the city. I'm not a poser, especially in the 996 C4S. I'm not in a posing. What I really bought this car for is to take it out to places like this, where you've got these beautiful scenic views, of the Hudson Valley. And then you've got these little twisty, 2-lane roads that you could literally just, not to say no cops or anything like that, but, it's just not much of a speed limit, It's like, even up there in that little crest, you just turn into one of those things. Look at these roads. So point of this, anyway, you see these scenic views, and what makes the driving pleasure even more beautiful, you look at houses like that, like these little old, in Denmark we call them gingerbread houses. I'm not Danish, I just lived there for a very long time. And then you've got the C4S just chilling right there. Look at that freaking car, man. And I'm not saying this because it's mine. I actually bought it when I didn't own one. So I guzzled over this car. I put the wing up just for this video because normally when I make a video, I don't actually have the wing up. So now I just put the wing up. This is the type of car that you take, not just a C4S, but any Porsche. That's why I never understood people that they buy a Porsche to put it in the garage. Because honestly, if I had that money, bro, if I bought a Carrera GT, GT, I don't care how classic they are. The point of the design of the car was to be driven, not to be sitting. If you're buying a car for purely investment value, then you need to think about other investments. Try real estate, because a car is meant to be driven. I'm not buying a damn car for an investment, it's just not my thing. I buy a car because I'm a driver. I love to drive. And if I'm buying a Porsche, I appreciate the drives. And I can tell you one thing about this car. This car is a master at corners, and I can attest to that. Some of the driving I've done, I cannot upload those kind of videos. But seriously, driven a 996 regular, yeah, people can talk all day. The C4S and the turbos are the top of the line when it comes to Carrera 996 models. So I recommend, this C4S, dude, I can be on a highway between 5 cars in each lane, and I can take corners without even thinking about it. because the poor stability management, oh my gosh, that thing is the best thing ever created. Because you know when you have like traction control and shit, you put traction control on and it just limits your ability to do things. With the poor stability management, dude, you don't have to worry about it. You still have the performance that you need, but at the same time, it does not limit the drivability of the car, which is genius. I mean, still to this day, there's, yeah, okay, McLaren and all this shit, but in the other video that I haven't been able to post yet, I talk about usable power. Usable power is when you can have a car that has maybe 320 horsepower, or 360, 400 horsepower, but you can literally push that car to its limits. Now, when you've got 700 horsepower, you can't really do much with that. You know, like especially with turbo, you can't do much with that car on a normal highway, especially in New York State. You know, even if you're on, you know, these twisty back roads. I mean, turbo is a good thing, but that's a straight line product. Turbo is good for straight lines when you're literally maybe on a racetrack. But when you're on twisty roads and things like that, you're not going to do much with a turbo. A turbo is basically, you know, the minute you spool up, you have to hit your brakes. Now, when you're talking naturally aspirated cars, dude, come on. There is absolutely no competition. I'm not hating on turbo because I own a turbo car, you know, a BMW. So I just wanted to make an update video just so you guys know. You know, I really want to upload that video with the in-depth coverage of the Carrera C4S because there's a lot of points that I touched in that video. But it's very unfortunate because now it's taken me longer than I wanted it to take. So I think I'm gonna have to break that video up into maybe 2 or 3 pieces. But I just wanted to bring you a quick update as to, you know, I'm sure maybe most of the video is based on the sun shining on the car.